So, if you imagine now it's Halloween and I'm on a broomstick, you ready for it?
Yeah. Wonderful addition of the butchers down the right hand side here. Farmers Pride, they're based in Lincoln. Lovely family business and a very good offers on all the time.
Those of a certain age will remember the rag and bone man. Not the rag and bone man you get now in a Ford Transit van with a tannoy. Right, got some sauce. There you go. So these are the ones now which started, what's the date on them? And so all the way back down. That's it, Lee. We got Neil, Lee's and Rashers. We've got a little Robin there. What a beautiful day here in Lincolnshire where it never rains. Lee, your sunflowers are just done absolutely, or are doing absolutely amazing. But before we get onto them, so we've got plants today, haven't we?
Yeah.
We want to give a big thumbs up and thank you to our new subscribers. A couple of hundred new subscribers, Lee, in the last couple of, more than a couple of hundred. So thank you to all of our new subscribers, our old subscribers, and people who aren't subscribed but who are watching us, who have found us in recent times. If they want to help the channel, what can they do, Lee?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment and subscribe. So we're with Lee. A few people have said hello to you, Lee, by the way. They said, sorry, the sun's really bright, isn't it? They've said, who's Lee and everything. We enjoy watching Lee. So, yeah, which is quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Remind
me, we'll show the bird box over there with the tits in it. Right, so a couple of weeks ago, go on, lift the lid off, Lee. We planted some, what were they called? King Kong F1s. Sunflowers, and these are towering. Look at these here. Huge. Jack and the Beanstalk. Do you remember the Jack and the Beanstalk?
Yeah.
Will these go up? You can climb up into the sky. So we're going to repot these into some larger pots. And then they may even end up into a larger pots. My onions, my globe red onions, are coming along beautifully. They're way too early to go out. I might put some peas out, Lee. Have you ever planted peas? Have you got a dobber?
Definitely.
So you have a little dobber, so you put it in the ground, and I might plant some peas. It's a little bit early-ish because we can still get frost, but we are now coming into April. And then we're going to run out. We're going to get we're going to buy a new scraper, get some new seeds and things like that. Yeah. So we're going to have a quick look at this. You can leave that off actually while we're out and let them breathe. Oh, look at that. That's cute, isn't it? Is that the edge of the seed? Look at that there. The seed that's germinated. See, it's cracked open. Oh, amazing. So what we'll do here now, those who have been watching the videos, myself and Lee, we handmade some tip boxes, bird boxes, and this one here, amongst other ones that we've made, that I've got dotted about, and getting down here, oh, you can hear them, can't you? I've now got some tits in them, haven't they? So what I'll do, 2 seconds worth of clips just to prove that your homemade bird boxes are successful. It's a bit bright, isn't it? Oh, there's sparrows in the edge there. There's hundreds of them, isn't there? Lovely. Last week when we sat down having dinner, I did a bit of levitating, didn't I? It was good, that levitating one. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Like, I've learned a new levitating. I've learned a new thing, levitating. So when we get to sort of dinner time, sit down later, remind me. Do you want to see me do a new trick?
Definitely.
I've really. You're not going to believe it when you see it. Keep watching, and all being well, if we remember, we're going to bring in a new sort of levitating trick, quite unlike anything you've ever seen before. Right, so en route and supporting small businesses, we're at the Clumsy Goat Farm Shop. So this has just had a massive big refurb. It's been closed for several weeks. So there's now a cafe in here and new butchers and all the rest of it. So what we're going to do, we're going to get some vegetables, probably for Sandra. What do you reckon? What are you having for dinner? Sausage and egg?
Yeah.
That could go down well, couldn't it? Right, so we're going to go in, and say, and all being well, going to get some fresh. We're going to take a quick look in. We're going to have a quick chat with somebody called Rick, who's running the place, and he's going to tell you about what's been going on. So it's very nice here, isn't it? So as I say, I've just bought Sandra some beetroot. Sandra does like a beetroot, and you've got your fresh veg and meats. There's loads of stuff here, and you've got fantastic butcher, frozen section, fish section, loads of stuff going on. Right, Rick, we've just been, and there's a fantastic cafe as well. Look at that.
Yes.
Come on, tell us about what's been going on.
So guys, we've had a wonderful refit. We've been shut for a couple of months, which did sort of overshoot the mark a little bit, but we've had a wonderful addition of the butchers down the right hand side here. Farmers Pride, they're based in Lincoln. Lovely family business, and a very good offers on all the time. All the fruit veg, it's all local, all sourced off the farms around us. None of it goes through a factory. It is literally from the small holdings within a few miles of the shop. Down the bottom end, we've had the kitchen fitted inside to the shop now, tables and chairs and a seating area. As you can see, it's nice and bustling down there today.
Is it?
So yeah, all local produce. We're supporting Lincolnshire, supporting the farmers as best as we can, and nice addition to the area.
And you're open every day apart from the Tuesday?
Every day apart from Tuesday, so 9 till 4, 10 till 2 on a Sunday.
Yeah, look them up on Facebook. You've got a good Facebook presence,
we have
haven't you?
good Facebook following. The Clumsy Goat Farm Shop, if you give us a search on there, Facebook and Instagram, be able to see all the updates and see what we're about with the weekly offers. So, great stuff.
Brilliant.
Great stuff.
It's been good to meet you. We'll see you very soon. We've got a bag full of vegetables and everything. So, as I was saying, support your local farmers. So some farmers have their own little farm shops, but others are outsourcing to places like there. And I know a lot of you back in the cities have got to use the supermarkets. I get that, absolutely get that. You haven't got the opportunities we've got here, but aren't we blessed to have somewhere like that, and it's friendly. Well done, Rick. Good luck to you, and we'll be seeing you soon. We will have to come in for a breakfast, won't we, Lee? You like a big fry, don't you, Lee? Yeah. And everything. Right, we're going the other way now. We're going to go and get some other bits. I've actually old school. I've got to post it with notes on. Right, we're going to go and get some other bits for our day's activity. No, we're just having another. We've not been here before down this bit, have we? Just having a bit of a walk with Lee on the way back to Skeg. And the reason why I've just come down here is I'm going to keep our distance. But look at what we've got in the fields. Look here, just keep our distance away, don't want to scare anybody. But the first lambs of the year, there they are, I can see them feeding. There's the mums with the lambs down here, I can see them. So that one's got its babies. But I'm guessing the ones without anything, are they due for lambing? There we are. There goes Mum. And some more chilling out. So that's quite unusual because around here it's mainly arable crop farming, isn't it? But that's first lambs, Lee. I am partial to a bit of lamb, are you? Yeah. Anybody that's been following the news will know all about Lincolnshire. That Whitehall. I won't know. Don't go down the political route, Leo. Don't go down there. I've got no idea about the farming community and the land. So lots of the areas around here are going to be decimated with solar farms, for want of a better word. And that's great. You know, we all need renewables. But for half the year there is no solar energy. And they're going to be getting rid of prime arable land to feed this country, and we shouldn't be relying on importing things. We need to be self-reliant, and very little thought about it gone into it. And the same with pylons that are just going to be coming over and decimating The landscape. Right, here's your little lambs. Did you give the lambs any names? Did you call it Little Lamb 1 and Little Lamb 2?
Yeah.
Little Lamb. There used to be a rally stage. When we used to go following the RAC rally, there was a rally stage called Little Lamb. As we're recording this, it's spring statement from Rachel from Accounts. Whatever you do, if you're into politics, so we've just bought some seeds, don't let Rachel from Accounts know. You don't pay VAT on seeds. And if Rachel from Accounts found out you weren't paying VAT on, you know what she's going to start doing? She'll start putting VAT on seeds. Right, we've got some massive high in protein. Look at that big bag of black soldiers there for the birds. And Lee, because he's old enough, Lee, what have you got?
Weed, brush and scraper.
That's yours. And when we get in, Lee, we're going to write your name on it. Lee's very own weed, brush and scraper. We had to get permission to buy that. They said it was a lethal weapon, didn't they? Because it's got a sharp edge on it. We had to prove we were over 18. And we bumped into somebody called Maria in B&M Bargains in Skegness. So we didn't have the camera or anything, and I didn't have any stickers in my pocket at that point in time. But hello, Maria. And it's not Marina. There used to be a car called the Morris Marina, and a Marina from Stingray or something like that. And what else have you bought today, Lee? This could be life changing. This is going to be life changing. Nobody's going to believe what you bought here, Lee. What have you bought here? It's a door. We're going to put that in the side of the pond, isn't it? So it looks like the thing. And what's the gnome called?
Steve.
Steve the gnome. Right, Steve the gnome in the car, and we're going to go back, and we need to get potting. That's a beautiful day in sunny Skegness in Lincolnshire. Right, we're in Sandra's greenhouse, Lee. Don't let Sandra know that we're in the greenhouse. We're not allowed to be in the greenhouse, are we? She's very proud of her greenhouse. Right, so we're back from our shopping trip, and we've been buying things. So one thing that we bought from B&M's, we bought some plant sticks. And I was telling Lee a story, a true story. Those of a certain age will remember the rag and bone man. Not the rag and bone man you get now in a Ford Transit van with a tannoid, but we had a rag and bone man, and he was literally on a horse and cart. And he's come down, and he was sort of side straggled on the front of the car with his little horse to the front of it, a bit like Steptoe and Son. Bum, 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 rag and bone, rag bone. That's how he used to say it. Got be a rag and bone, man.
I'm alright.
I'll say rag and bone. Rag and bone, like that. He used to shout. And what you did back in them days was basically, I'm not sure what the bones were for, but you used to give him bags of rags. So I have no idea why, but my mum she used to have bags of. There was many knickers, side of bed sheets, and old vests that my dad used to have, and we used to have a rag bag. So when the rag and bone man came, you used to give him the rags, and off he went on his horse and cart. But one time, now I must have been about, I don't know, what was it, 6, 7, something like that, maybe 8. I have no idea. And we were really into adventures, and we were really into like cowboys and Indians and war games and shooting each other and things like that. I said, do children still shoot each other now? It's probably not politically correct, is it? We used to play like cops and robbers, and the cops would shoot the robbers, but you used to do cowboys and Indians and shoot each other. And anyway, I gave the rag and bone man a bag of rags, and he said to me, "If you can get any more rags, I'll give you a bow and arrow." Now, bear in mind, back in the day, we didn't have any money, so I said, "A bow and arrow?" He said, "Yeah, I'll give you a bow and arrow." So I went in, and I think I may have raided my mum's knicker drawer and pinched some knickers and pinched some in my dad's vest, but I ended up in another bag. And basically, he gave me 2 canes, not very similar to this, but they were canes. And I said, "What's that?" He said, "You just hold on to that, Lee, there. Just hold on to one of them." He said, "Say that." He said, "Put a bit of string on the top and a bit of string on the bottom." He says, "He's just hold the camera there, Lee, like that." He says, "So you got a bit of string in it." He says, "That's your bow, and then this one here, you pull it back, and this becomes your arrow." 2 canes. Do you know what I actually turned it into? You know, all that there. This is true. This. Do you know what I actually turned it into? So we went and got a carrier bag. I cut a carrier bag open to become a big piece of polythene, and I got that like that, and I got some string, so it's like a cross. I made it into a kite. My very own homemade kite. Kids nowadays, they haven't got any idea, have they? Right, anyway, what we're going to do now with Lee, and so I'm going to get some tea going on. So these are my onions that I planted, and these are look at these here. Absolutely, Sandra is just so competitive, and she's talking about sabotaging my onions, Lee, killing them. So those are going really, really well. But these sunflowers now are bursting the pots. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually repot them out of there into some bigger pots, and then we're going to put some stuff here, because we have got, and put it here, we've got a sunflower collection of seeds. So these are all the ones we've got. So we've got Lucky Dip, Irish Eyes, a Ruby Sunset, Teddy Bear, Giant Yellow, and a random one. So we are going to plant some more seeds and see whether they germinate. So I'm going to show Lee what to do, and then I'm going to go and get some dinner going, I think. Right, Lee, this is a new moment in your life, because you're going to be repotting. You're looking forward to it?
Definitely.
Do you know what you're doing?
Repotting.
Right. So these are the seeds we've got. We must have had 9 seeds, but we've got the runt here. Look, he's just emerging. You see him there, but these are all coming here. So we've got 8 of these now that we're going to repot. So I'm going to get Lee underway. Just slowly replanting. So a bit of composting as a base, and getting these out is a bit of a tricky one, because we've got to sort of squeeze them out without killing them. So build it up. And a bit of a press down. Yeah, that, and just get some twine. See if that's lucky enough. Really, really gentle with it. If you want me to make a bit longer wire, I can do it longer, but careful with it, it should just twist. Right, I'm back. I've got dinner ready, Lee. Don't give your hands a wipe after you've done that one. We'll get some bit down. They're looking good, aren't they? Apart from the little rump one. Good progress. Did you know you could grow sunflowers, Lee? Yeah. Did you know you're like the world's best sunflower grower in the entire world? Definitely. But I bet mine are going to be bigger than yours, because I'm not competitive. I mean, you got that one in there. You're going to get something to eat, yeah? Yeah. Come on, eat dinner while it's hot. All right, I've got sausage and egg. Ready to go. What are you doing, Rasha? Are you just being on guard? Hello, Rash. Then come and say hello. Right, got some sauce. There you go. Lee, when I've eaten my dinner, I'm thinking about doing a new bit of levitating. What do you reckon? Yeah. Do you think it's going to be impressive? Definitely. All right. Keep watching. Because once we've eaten, I need to get out my props.
What are you doing?
Right, Lee. This now is my latest levitating magic trick. You're looking forward to this, Lee?
Yeah.
So, if you imagine now it's Halloween and I'm on a broomstick, you ready for it?
Yeah.
You ready? Look at that, Lee! I'm levitating, Lee. I'm riding a broomstick, Lee. How good is that? Hang on, I'm gonna have to come back down to earth, Lee. Oh, Lee, levitating. How good was that? Best ever. So these are all done. They keep going a bit. They keep going a bit wonky, don't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, right, okay. So these are all planted. They all need watering. Right, so we've just been undoing these here, and there's about 20 seeds in each lot. So we're going to put 3 in each of the pots, and then obviously as they grow, we'll see whether or not they take. We're going to do here teddy bear. Then I've got some little indicators here, so we're just going to put those into there, and then we know that's going to be the teddy bears. Right, Lee, so bit of a finger in. In fact, what you may be best doing, if you've got a cane, you could even put a little hole in and then put one in and lob one in, but I'll let you decide how you're going to do it. So three in each, and then we'll have a bit of a random one. We have got one lot that's called Lucky Dip. So we've got Velvet Queen, we've got Irish Eyes, a Russian Giant, and Lucky Dips. Oh, and I'm getting ready for me. I'm getting ready for me peas. I'm going to put my first peas in the garden. I'm not going to do the radishes or any of these just in a minute, because I'm going to wait another week, I think. So we are heading towards the end of March, and we can still get quite heavy frost right all the way through to May. Hey, you're very delicate here, Lee. You're doing a good job. I'm impressed. Lee doing a good job. Well, teddy bears, Lee. You alright, sea tray boy? Yeah. Good lad. Right, come on. Right, we've planted. So these are the ones now which started. What's the date on them? Remember what the date was? Just trying to find the date. 11th, and today's the 26th. So that's how come they've got to there. These have all been planted today, and then what we've done, we've also just used these here, and then we have some seeds left over, so we'll just call them randoms. So don't grab the watering can, Lee, and give them all a bit of a drink, and then I think we'll get these onto the windowsill in the conservatory. Right, give them all a nice drink. Oh. So we just measured. I was a bit nervous that these little canes weren't going to fit on the windowsill, but they definitely do fit. You know, Sandra's going to. If Sandra knew we were using her gardening equipment, she'd go ballistic, wouldn't she? She'd absolutely go spare. So don't let Sandra know we've been anywhere near a greenhouse. Right. Looking good, right. So what I found was the back of the greenhouse. I just found this old, not too sure what it is, windbreak broom handle. I'm going to use this as a bit of a dibber. I've got some compost, and I've got some peas, and I've got my marker, and I think we're going to go and get some peas planted. They're a bit more hardier than some of the other things. I think that's what's in my hand. Can you guess what it is?
No idea.
Come on, Lee. Come and guess. So somebody when I was a campsite warden in the nursery, he bought me something about 2 or 3 years ago, and I've kept it. But I thought, you know, because it's like father and son. Okay, come on, camera here. Come on. I thought, because it's father and son, I thought I would modify it and share it with you. One day, son, this could all be yours. You all excited?
Definitely.
Right. So Lee can't see this here. But... Right, there you go, Lee. Don't hold on to that. Do you like that, Lee? Do you know what it says?
Neil's garden.
Right. I think we need to modify that. We need to put Neil and Lee's garden, don't you?
Yeah.
And you could be named after a Chinese takeaway then, couldn't you? Because there's a Chinese takeaway in Skegness called Lee's Garden. Did you know that? Yes, there really is. There really, like, come on, let's get a Sharpie pen. Come on, Lee. Come on. Let's get a pen and mark it. Let's get it. We don't mind sharing. We don't mind sharing, do we? Lee, come on, show the people. Look. Come on here now. Look. We don't mind sharing our garden, do we? Sandra's got one. It says Sandra's garden. She's not even shared it with anybody. I'm sharing mine with you and Rasha, How good is that? I think it's marvellous, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. We've nailed this one, right? So I was just saying, Lee, I've just found a bit of an old broom handle. I think we'll use this as a dibber. Have you ever used a dibber before? I don't know how hold the dibber. And those, and this. Well, let's go and put these onto the table. Then we need to take the seed trays in, and then we're going to get onto the ground. All right. So don't tell Sandra, Lee, but I've shifted all them rubbish plants of hers up here. There's the Queen. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you? You giving us a nice royal wave? Sorry, Sandra. Do you want to have a little bit of a wobble on there, Lee? We're going places. Well, we're not going places. We're growing places. Not going. We're growing places, Lee. Right, Lee's having a big fruit eating period in your life, aren't you? Can't believe how much fruit he's eating. Right, so we have life. Right, we need to get to the front garden next. It's a beautiful day. I think we need to go over to Neil and Lee's garden next. So this bit of bedding here is my half, Lee. Our half. I'm sharing it with you, Lee. Father and son. That rubbish one up there is Sandra's. So what we're going to do today, I think one of the early things we need. I think we need to take ownership, Lee. Lee?
Yeah.
Should we pretend we're like the native explorers in the Wild West, where we need to lay a sign to say this is our ground, like Newfoundland, like Boston in America?
Yeah.
Something like that. Right, go on, Lee. Where are we going? Lay that in. Oh. Should I get a lump hammer? Oh no. Oh. Right, so we've got the sun coming in from that direction. And what we're going to have to do is, once things start to green, we're going to have to rabbit-proof our section. We'll leave Sandra's for the rabbit to eat that. Where are we going to put the peas, Lee?
No idea.
How high do peas grow?
4 foot.
Yeah, they can grow actually up to 6 foot. So I think what we'll do, we'll put a row of peas along the back. And then if they start to pop out, we can get some canes along the back, and then they can grow up, and we can put some growing vine stuff on there, some mesh, and see how they go, yeah? Now, this year, we may not be too successful on this, and the reason being, we've got a lot of manure underneath here, a lot of manure, and believe it or believe it not, it can be over rich for the soil. Right, Lee, have you got your dobber, and I'll show you what you're doing. Now, don't stand on any of Sandra's plants, Lee. She'll go mad. Right, so Lee's dobbing. That's it, big hole like that. Give it a bit of a go out. Then we're going to put a bit of compost in, just a little bit. That's it, lobbing a pea. A bit more compost. Dig it over. Excellent, that's it. And then I'm going to work the way all the way down here. If you don't come in too far. And while Lee's doing that, I'm going to go and get a watering can and get some water for watering. Lee, you know what? I think gardening and growing vegetables could be our future, Lee. We could be like the market gardeners of Skegness. 3 rows. Sandra's not got a hoe. I need to buy Sandra a hoe. Anyway, we're just raking this over now, loosen it up, and then we're going to rake it up to the end, very, very gently. I'll do it, Lee. Yeah, brilliant. And give it a very, very gentle rake with the rake. One behind you now, just very, very gentle with that. And then we're going to give them a bit of a drink. Time for a drink. Ooh. Insert all the way back down. Hey, will they grow or will they not grow? So as I was saying, this year I'm not too hopeful for a brilliant crop because of the amount of finished the watering can off, Lee up and down with it, with the amount of manure that's in here. But I am going to be putting some potatoes in at one age, and the potatoes are fantastic because they just sort of will dig down with the roots into the soil and turn it all over. So I think potatoes are going to do okay. The rest, the jury's out. But we've got the first things getting going, and we'll see how we go. Still early in the season. That's it, Lee. We got Neil, Lee's and rashers. We've got a little Robin there. You know, it's been a good day, hasn't it? Yeah. So the only thing we've run out of time to do today is the scraping of the weeds on the block paving. We'll maybe get an hour on that, maybe tomorrow, maybe, yeah. But I think, should we finish today's vlog off here?
Yeah.
So, if you're at home now and you've got green fingers, have you started to grow any seeds? Have you dared to put anything out in the garden? Or are you still growing things in the greenhouse or on the windowsills? That's the question. What do you think is going to be the most successful thing you're going to grow this year?
Sunflowers.
I think you're on a flying start on the sunflowers, definitely. And it's a beautiful day. Lee, I think we're going to say goodbye. Do you want to tell people that they can like, comment and subscribe?
You can like, comment and subscribe.
Yeah. Who are you saying that to?
People watching.
Who, that one there? They've not subscribed yet. And this, they're going to make a comment now. Yeah, I know you can make a comment now. Oh, they've just liked. Lee, give them a thumbs up, Lee. They've just liked. Thumbs up, Lee. Thumbs up, go on, Lee. Thumbs up.